So, good day, students. I'm going to be teaching you temperature conversion today. Temperature conversion is really crucial and important because some countries use Celsius, some countries use Fahrenheit, and it's really imperative for us to know how to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Kelvin, so on and so forth. I want you to remember that the unit of temperature is Kelvin. Okay, so let's start with Fahrenheit. Okay, so in knowing the temperature in Fahrenheit, we will use this equation. So degrees Fahrenheit is equals to 9/5 Celsius, degrees Celsius, plus 32. Now, for those of you having hard time with fractions, you can use this formula instead. So we have degrees Fahrenheit is equals to degrees Celsius, okay, times 1.8, okay, times 1.8 plus 32. Okay, so we can use either of these equations. Now for me, it is easier to use this one, okay, than this one. Okay, so the first example, we're gonna be converting 37 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. So we're gonna be using the normal body temperature. Okay, so we have how many Fahrenheit is 37 degrees Celsius. So let's convert this to degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so let's start. So let's use this equation. Okay, so we have degrees Fahrenheit is equals to degrees Celsius, okay, times 1.8 plus 32. So please take note of the parentheses. This one is constant, so you need to compute everything within the parentheses first before you add 32. So let's copy. Okay, so we have 37. So 37 times 1.8, okay, plus 32. So this is, let's compute for this. Okay, 37 times 1.8, plus 32 is equals to 98.6. Okay, so 98.6. So degrees Fahrenheit is equals to 98.6. So this means that 37 degrees Celsius, okay, its conversion to Fahrenheit is 98.6. Okay, another example. So let's take 16. Okay, so we have 16 degrees Celsius, okay, and then we have to convert this to Fahrenheit. So let's use this equation na lang din. Okay, let's use this equation. So wait, my pencil is not really working that well. Okay, so we have degrees Fahrenheit, okay, is equals to degrees Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. Okay, and then we copy degrees Fahrenheit is equals to 16 times 1.8 plus 32. Okay, so degrees Fahrenheit should be equal to, so you can compute it on your own, 60.8. Okay, so the conversion of 16 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit is equals to 60.8. Okay, let's move on to the Celsius conversion. Okay, so it's gonna be using this next sheet. Okay, so the formula to compute 4 degrees Celsius is degrees Celsius, can you see? Okay, is equals to, we have Fahrenheit minus 32 degrees Fahrenheit, sorry, okay, multiplied by 5/9. Now for those students or for those people who's having a hard time with fraction, you can use this formula na lang. Okay, so we have degrees Celsius is equals to degrees Fahrenheit, minus 32, okay, multiplied by, okay, 0.5556. Okay, 5 over 9 and 0.5556 is the same. Okay, so I just divided them and then put it here. Okay, so it's the same. So let's have 57 Fahrenheit as your example. So our example is we need to compute for 57 Fahrenheit and we need to convert it into Celsius. Okay, so let's use this formula instead because this one is easier to use. Oh yeah, because it does not have any fraction in it. So degrees Celsius is equals to wala ko. Okay, so degrees Fahrenheit minus 32, okay, times 0.5556. Okay, so let's copy. So degrees Celsius is equals to 57 minus 32 times 0.5556. So let's compute it using my calculator to show you. So we have, since we have a parenthesis, so we need to finish this first before multiplying. So we have 57 minus 32 times 0.5556. So it will be 13.89. So the answer is 13.89. So this is 13.89. Okay, so that means that if we try to convert 57 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius, it will be 13.89. So this one is like a very cool temperature. Okay, another example. So let's have 103 degrees Fahrenheit. Degrees Fahrenheit, and then we need to convert it into Celsius. Okay, so let's use this formula again. So we have degrees Celsius is equals to, we have degrees Fahrenheit minus 32, okay, multiplied by 0.5556. Yeah, so let's copy. So let's, degrees Celsius is equals to 103 minus 32 multiplied by 0.5556, and the answer, degrees Celsius, should be 39.44. Okay, so 103 degrees Fahrenheit is equals to 39.44 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now you have the answer. Okay, now we have the other one. We have Kelvin. Now in conversion of Kelvin, we are always using degree Celsius. Now, if the given is in Fahrenheit, okay, is in degree Fahrenheit, you need to convert it first to Celsius and then convert it to Kelvin. Okay, so there is really no direct conversion between Kelvin and Fahrenheit and Kelvin, unless we try to use other, okay, or we try to use technology, or we substitute, okay, we try to substitute Fahrenheit in Celsius in the equation. Now degrees Kelvin, or sorry, doesn't have any degree on it. Okay, Kelvin is equals to degrees Celsius plus 273.15. Yeah. Now if you have any Fahrenheit example, you need to transform it first into Celsius. Okay, so let's have another example for Kelvin. We need to calculate for, let's say we have 39 degrees Celsius, and then we need to transform it into Kelvin. So yeah, so we have here Kelvin is equals to degrees Celsius plus 273.15, right? So Kelvin is equals to, let's copy, 39 plus 273.15, right? So we calculate 39 plus 273.15, and this is 312.15. Okay, so the answer is 312.15. So if we convert 39 degrees Celsius into Kelvin, so this will be 312.15. Okay, so let's have another example, but let's do it let's have Fahrenheit for sure. So example, we have, let's use 10 degrees Fahrenheit, for sure. So we have 10 degrees Fahrenheit, and we need, to convert it into Kelvin. So as I was saying earlier, you need to convert Fahrenheit into Celsius first before converting it to Kelvin, right? So let's convert this to Celsius first. So again, degrees Celsius is equals to, degrees Fahrenheit minus 32, yeah, times 0.5556. So degrees Celsius is equals to, we copy 10 minus 32, okay, yeah, times 0.5556. Okay, so let's compute for that. So yeah, 10 minus 32 times 0.5556. Okay, so the answer is negative 12.22. Yeah, so it should be degrees Celsius is equals to negative 12.22. Okay, now since we have the temperature in Celsius, we can compute for Kelvin. So we have here we have Kelvin is equals to degrees Celsius plus 273.15. So we copy, okay, so the answer earlier is negative 12.22, so Kelvin is equals to negative 12.22 plus 273.15. Okay, let's compute. Okay, plus 273.15. So this one is 260.93. I just rounded up. 260.93. So this is the answer. Okay, so this is how we convert a temperature. So hoping you learned something today. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And goodbye, students. So great learning.